Hey, after last week we announced downgrade to neutral in First Solar, $74. Today there was other great opportunity intraday to make further profits on long side to a price above 74. So the target for the day to be 74 and 30 cents. And unlike before, we are now selling short for the first time First Solar. Okay, so everyone is now bullish First Solar. We closed long positions 74. So 74, I repeat, it was a downgrade to neutral. 74 and 30 cents, it is the live trade call today, where for the first time, I repeat, we started selling short First Solar. So this is very important. I repeat that every single day. This has been one of the best performers in the stock market, while the market in many other stocks, momentum stocks, they have been plunging. I'm going to give you an example just for you to visualize, and this is just an example. There are many stocks like this. So, for example, this Netflix plunged, and while First Solar remained one of the best performers in the stock market. And it's not about Netflix. I continue, or I repeat, that Netflix is just an example. There are many stocks that they plunged or they've been plunging, selling off, and First Solar, it was not the case. And why it was not the case? Well, because I told you here that First Solar to be one of the best stocks to invest in the stock market and to. Welcome back to our case studies, this time around with First Solar. This is the second case study today. The first one already published, Dang using John Forbes' Nash game theory, how to invest in Dang. And in the end, very similar to my call in First Solar, selling the stock at the top, $74 on Wall Street upgrades. But by far more important, in order to make the most in the stock market, to reverse then to the short side, precisely using those upgrades, and that corresponded to the top in First Solar. So the past 6 months the stock will not ever break the top, and obviously during the past couple of months the stock collapsed once again. And no surprise whatsoever, as it happened, for example, in the case of Dang that also I addressed. So very similar cases, and everything has been addressed here in our website with live trade calls, case studies. This is the second one in 2014 in First Solar. The first one, it is available on the website, precisely here. It was using the title Rocket Stock Pick, since we had a former long position in First Solar, more than 100 times return on investment in less than 60 days, and you just have to play the case study here, including live trade calls. And moreover, you also find here at that time testimonials, and this is from March 2014. Okay, and you have here, if you want, more testimonials and other case studies. Moreover, as I said before, this information, when to sell First Solar and when to go short, or in other words, how to invest in First Solar, or how to trade the stock after the rally, it was addressed in our video portal, precisely here. You just have to visit video on demand stockmarketlive.tv, and by clicking on First Solar you find that we had this already available for a considerable period of time. So here you have buy this rocket stock now before taking off. So this was the lesson that was used to publish the first case study, and this one, how to trade First Solar after Vieira huge rally. Here you had just to click and to rent the lesson, and if you rented the lesson you could take advantage for the past months investing in First Solar, because you had all the information precisely here when to sell First Solar and when to go short the stock. Nothing else, pretty simple. For a very low price, $1,000, my friend, absolutely ridiculous. These prices will not ever be repeated again, as I explained in the case of Dang Dang. And you just had to, I repeat, to rent the lesson and to capitalize on it. And therefore, today you understand the reason why so many people are publishing, issuing and releasing testimonials explaining how to invest successfully in the stock market using our basic trading course and our video on demand trading lessons. Everything has been available for very affordable prices for retail investors, but going forward for professionals and hedge fund managers and institutionals, including investment banks. Thank you and good luck going forward in First Solar. As you can see, very large profit on the short side in First Solar. You just had to be patient and waiting for the collapse, as I explained that will be the case, because Wall Street was upgrading the stock to $85 and the First Solar was not going to $85 because we sold the stock and we reversed it to the short side. It's pretty simple and there is nothing else to be said. Thank you.